All right, should be able to hear me. So I am on a brand new setup for handcam, and the plan is for today to mess around with panel lining. So specifically, I want to do a little bit of panel lining on the first kit I built, GP01. And from there, work on unassembled kits is the plan. Because there's definitely some distinct spots where I could panel line this, I think. So let's move this out of the way. This is for if I decide that I want to clean up any panel lining mess. So these are supposed to work. I don't know. And also, I'm using a Gundam marker, so I don't know how that will work. But that's something I have gotten, and the reason I have gotten it. So I don't know exactly how many kits I will be able to go through with this marker. I've seen varying answers on Reddit and other places implying how long you can go or how many kits you can go through of different sizes and stuff. So, but anyway, so there's these. So that's cool. Okay, yeah, so it just does that. So I do have the this microphone muted because I am using my proper microphone for talking. Because the things I'll be doing in this stream will not involve a lot of things that make sound. I'm gonna be lazy about this. I've done some tests, and I think the best audio I can provide would be to mute the webcam microphone when I'm talking and unmute it when something ASMR goes on. Now, obviously, there might be times when both are going on, and I can have both unmuted, but it just, my voice sounds a bit reverby, and I can't just undo that. So anyway, that's sort of how that will work. So I doubt I'll need any of these right now. So this is the fine tip. Try and get it to you. So this is the fine tip panel liner marker. And I have no idea how this will go, so. Wow, it's going. Okay, I'm noticing some spots are a bit too wide for it. I'm definitely gonna be on the harder side to do this, I think. I'm making all sorts of messes already. This is impressive. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of this, to be honest. Let's see here. Where else would I want to panel line? I guess right here looks good. So because I have the eraser stuff right here, I'm not too worried. All right. I guess down here makes sense. I will say I'm not really liking this microphone setup or where the camera is set up. I'll probably have to adjust this some more. It's hard for you all to tell, but for me, it's kind of really far from me. So I might want to try and pull this further towards me. Okay. Trying to decide if there's anywhere else I want to try and panel line here. Some of these are just seam lines as well. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so let me figure out how to remove the shield. I think it was back here, right? There we go. Okay, now that I've removed that, I can panel line on this a bit more. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. Definitely looks a bit on the messier side, I'd say. Yeah, some of these gaps don't really feel like something I would want to panel line. See anything I missed? No. Okay. I'd say it does look a little bit better than it did before, but obviously then I need to remove any mistakes, which, because of the way it's designed, I'm not sure I'd be able to. So we'll see if I can even remove any of this. Okay, that did actually remove, so that's cool. Trying to adjust things in such a way that I can get access to them. So that actually worked pretty well. Okay. I noticed some part here that it's not fully panel lined. So we'll try that. Oh. Of course. Yes, I think I will have to move the camera a bit. Move where this position is. Okay. So that's not coming off, I see. Now I'm just leaving random scuff marks behind from this. Okay. 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 I think that's as good as I'm gonna get on this leg. So let's see about... Oh, okay. It's hard to tell when a piece is supposed to move, or if I'm making it move and finding out later that I shouldn't. Anyway. So that one's down in a thing, I can't really get to it. I think that worked pretty well. Okay. I'm seeing some other spots I could panel line if I really wanted to. I already tried to clean those up. That worked. Okay. Some of these are a bit on the smaller side to try and clean them up. My main takeaway from this is I don't want to be panel lining something when it's assembled like this if I can help it. That's my main takeaway. Okay, there's a big mess to clean up. Cleaned right off. There's some stuff over here too. Trying to hold this in such a way that I'm not putting force where I shouldn't. Okay. So that is actually there. Therefore, I will probably want to remove it. I got it. So that does help. Okay, up there's a big one. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep in mind when I do these things. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. So there's some other spots I can panel line. Oh, head came off. That's not good. So there's one side. Can get this side too. How did I miss that? I didn't get the inside either? Wow, okay. Okay. So I had done this side, but not this side. Gotcha. I think that works. Okay. I think that's all I want to panel line on this. There are technically other spots I could panel line. It's just more of I'm realizing I'm not gonna be able to clean them up. So any mistake I make, that's gonna be even more obvious. The things I have panel line should work pretty well. So I did clean this side up, okay. Side doesn't need to be cleaned up. This could use a little bit of cleaning. Okay, anything on this side? No, that looks fine. What about this one? I guess a little bit. That looks fine. Oh, that needs cleaning. There we go. Okay, cool. I feel better about that then. It will take me a moment to get to the head. It's quite far back for me. Like all the way across on the other side of the table. Okay. There it is, panel lined. You can see that some of it has been panel lined, or rather it pops out a little bit more. So something like that, I guess. All right, that is that. I'm not going to bother trying to panel line my Zeta master grade. I think it's just going to be a colossal waste of time and a huge effort to achieve. So next, I will start on an assembled kit, probably with Gundam Barbatos. Let me move this around and set that up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So this is Gundam Barbatos with everything already like that. Now one thing I want to do is look at images of the assembled kit to get an idea of where they panel lined. It's not really obvious. Okay. So there's going to be various parts that will make sense and will not make sense to panel line. So let's see here then. And also there's some places where stickers will go, so I have to keep that in mind. And or if I had a different color panel liner, that'd be perfect. Unfortunately, I have black, so let's see here. Where's a good one to start? Let's start with this right here, I guess. I think that's a good starting point. So the main thing that matters are the white pieces. And so then it's just inspecting the white pieces. Seeing if it makes sense to panel line anywhere, essentially speaking. So this is for legs from the looks of it. Okay. So on this, I know these arrow things, it's for a sticker. So I wouldn't panel line there. And this also means that, hilariously, there's nowhere to really panel line on this. So, forget that. Okay, what about this? Possibly right there. I had a better idea of what that is. Trying to figure out what this piece is and where it goes. It's not being made very obvious at all, if I'm being honest. Oh, interesting. Okay, I found it. That's very interesting indeed. So it's right here. That piece with that black fin, which means I don't know if the fin itself, there's a black version of that. Because if there isn't, and that implies that you color the entire thing black. And that could be where the confusion is. Okay. Well, obviously I'm not going to be doing that with a panel liner. I'm just baffled, honestly. The majority of this doesn't look like something you would panel line. It's crazy. Like, I see some really fine things I could try to panel line, but that's really, really, really fine. I'm not sure if I can even do that. I can try, though. So this right here, that. I could try panel lining that. So we'll start with a small one here, get an idea for if this will even work. It might work. It may have worked. We'll set this aside because obviously it will probably need to dry. We'll try the other one. Shockingly, that seems to have worked. So once those dry, I can figure that out. Now I have decided that I'm not going to bother with this. It just isn't worth it. Okay. Next. I don't see anything in panel lining here. Guess I could panel line that dot thing. But I'm not sure I want to. Yeah, again, nothing to really panel line. Similar story here, I guess, except for all right, so that's all the panel lining for the legs. So let's see what this eraser can do. It was this one that really needed cleaning, if I recall. That worked pretty well. That worked pretty well. That worked. So there's that done. Okay, so that should work then. So there we go, there's that done. Okay. There's not much left of this, isn't there? See if any of this has anything. I keep forgetting that some of these high grades really don't have many pieces to them. Okay, there's some stuff I could probably panel line. Yeah, so we'll get out all the black piece, I'm sorry, the white pieces. And then I will decide from there if any of this is worth panel lining or not. I think I could panel line this a little bit. Okay. Where do I want to panel line this? I'd say right here is going to be a good spot. here. Like that. And that. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. Okay. There we go.
This road's too long, I can't make it on my own steam. But it won't be long, once in a while we're allowed to dream that we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark.
Okay. So there's some pieces panel lined. I'll be honest, that's really thin. See if I can do anything about it. It's very thin.
Wouldn't have it any other way. 'Cause we were made for this. You and me, we're gonna fly away. That we're gonna make it through the
I don't think I can. More importantly, I'm not sure I can erase this. Really hard to hold on to this. Okay, so those will definitely need to be cleaned off. So these parts did not get panel lined. I can try cleaning some of this stuff off. Okay.
We're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are.
Okay. Okay, now for the annoying parts. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna clean any of this up. I'm gonna have to try. Oh wow, did I really draw there? Oops. I think that came out okay. Let's try and do the same with the other one, and I'm done with this section. Yeah, that came out really well. I'm liking that a lot. Actually, that was definitely worth the effort it took. Oh, that's smart. If I do this, I can clean it off. Look how clean that looks now. Perfect. I'm smart. Okay. So that's 2 sections now done. Okay. So honestly not sure. I genuinely feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what that something is. It's like I'm missing parts. A container or something. Like, where's the head at, you know? Okay, so head's in here. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll inspect this one next. Now this is another piece that will have a sticker thing on it. So I can't just nilly-willy do that. No, no. Well, okay, technically I could do this part. I think it goes to the head. I could do that part, maybe. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for them. So some of these can be drawn on. So this is the head where the eyes will go and stuff, so I won't mess with this. Some of it is just super duper fine detail and it's at a weird angle, so I wouldn't be able to clean it off. Okay. I don't really see anything in the panel line on this. Like, I could technically try one thing, but I don't think I will. Similarly here, we'll just leave that alone. And this has some things I could panel line. I'm just not sure if I want to. Let's look at images of how they did it. They did panel line this. Okay. Well, there we go. Something to panel line. Okay. That's some good progress. Okay, so this will need to be cleaned, of course. Oh boy. Barely touching it, flicked away. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get for this. That's very messy. Okay. I was waiting for it to dry. I'm not sure how long it takes, but so this is kind of a bit messy. Good enough, I guess. Okay, let's try this one. It's the messiest. There we go, it came right off. Amazing. Look at that. Easy. Oh. Looks good enough to me. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. So some of these parts I know have stickers on them. Crazy that it got stuck on this. There we go. Yeah, okay. I don't think anything else in here has potential. Okay. Let's reference this again. Oh, that's a sticker. Okay. Okay. Well, so maybe some of us can be. I don't know yet. I could technically do these parts, but it's not gonna come out too well. Rather, cleaning it's not gonna come out too well. Where's the other one at? How's that the only one of those? What the heck? Oh, it must be a chess piece or something. It is for the other side, gotcha. I don't really see anything on this. Correction, I do. Okay. There we go. All right, that is everything panel lined for this kit. Now I'm just waiting for these to be dried. You can go ahead and those parts I know won't need to be cleaned. Okay. Well, good enough. Yeah, I was afraid of this. I can't clean any of this up, so forget that then. I'll still try in case any of it can be cleaned up, but all right. That is Gundam Barbatos. Ready for assembly, including panel lining. That went pretty well. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for me for right now. I had just woken up. I was doing this without eating food, etc. So I have to eat food. I've also figured out I want this to be closer to me. It's very far away right now. Like, this is my arm fully extended. So keep that in mind. That's my arm fully extended. So this is just like, I need it to be way down here. So I'll set this up a bit differently for next stream, where I will continue with the panel lining. I have some other kits to panel line, which I plan to do. So yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed a first look at my new setup, which will hopefully still be temporary. I will continue to do panel lining for right now. Let's see if I can move this. There we go. Now it's easier to see that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So I'll be back possibly later today. I don't know yet. Otherwise, it'll be tomorrow. I'll just continue panel lining and stuff. Again, I'll adjust the setup a little bit so that I like better where the camera is and stuff. So yeah. So until next time, I will catch y'all later.